Think before you send money. Learn more at scamowareness.org.
Real-time views where you live. The Valley Cam Network gives you the latest conditions live. See them on Eyewitness News or online at yourcentralvalley.com.
To find a Starbucks.
Welcome to Comics Unleashed, where the comedians go wild. Say hello to DJ A1. All right, welcome to Comics Unleashed. So let's unleash them. Billy Gardell. Bruce. Francis DiLorenzo. And Joe DeRosa. So now I understand you're married.
I am married, yes. I like being married because I was told that. We're all clear. I've learned a lot of things being married, learned to compromise, which is a woman's way of saying, do what I tell you. I'm lucky. I met the right girl, you know. I got lucky. I met my wife in a weird way. I saw her 3 times in one day. I saw her at a bank in Atlanta, and then I was performing at a club there, and she was at the show. Then I went to a jazz club, and she was there. So I figured 3 times one day, you got to take a shot, right? So I saw what she was drinking, and I ordered one. I took it over to her table, and I went, hi, I'm Billy. Drink this till I'm cute. Which I thought was a good line until she looked at me and goes, I'm going to need another one.
You've been working with the elderly?
I worked with the elderly for I don't know, 6, 7 months, and I came to the conclusion that they should just send all the old people to war. I think that's probably the fair... Screw them, they did everything already. You know, why are young people going over there? I want to see 2 85-year-old armies going out on the battlefield. First of all, nobody would get killed. They have Alzheimer's. They think they're at the beach. They're just spinning around in circles. And if anybody died, you'd finally have a good story about your grandparents dying. Aren't you tired of everybody's boring stories? It's all the same stories, you know. It's my nana had a stroke. Oh. My nana had cancer. Boring. We lost Nana in Iraq, all right? Top that. She was a kamikaze. She rode a wheelchair straight into a tank. There was spoons and Epsom salt all over the battlefield.
So how was your love life after having kids?
Oh, that does change, I gotta be honest. Everybody warns you, your life is gonna change. The sex changes incredibly because, you know what? I miss having sex just for the fun of it, you know, not because you're supposed to. And, Bill, you know how it is. Hey, Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Is your birthday coming up, maybe?
Yeah.
Christmas? Yeah. Listen, it's not that women don't want to have sex, but it's just like you're tired, you're wiped out. It's kind of like sex becomes something like, you know, going to the gym. Like you don't really want to go, but once you get there, you're glad you did. Oh, that's right. This feels good. I remember. You know what I mean? And it's hard, too. It's not, you know, because your house is filled with toys and everything. of your head. So you're like having sex, but all you hear in your brain is the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. And talking in bed is different too, because the other day I heard myself say, "Good boy," you know. Then we got done, I was like, "Yay, you did it, you did it. You did so good. Yes, you did. I have to be honest, he really did do good. I was proud of him, yeah. You know. So I gave him a treat. You know, here's a cookie, you know, because I wanted him to remember. Positive reinforcement.
I understand you've been working out.
You know, I have a trainer, and he be hollering like, "Give me 10 more," and I'd be like, "Get down there." I'm like, "Who you talking to?" And people, you lie about the gym, talking about you feel good after the gym. That's a lie. You talking about you feel good. I don't feel good. I'm hungry and I want something to eat. And I'm going to Popeyes and I can burn it. And if there's a Krispy Kreme, I'm stopping there. Krispy Kreme will make you wreck your car, really. You can be in the left lane, the hot light. Instantly, let me get over, let me get over. I'm serious, I can eat 12 in 30 seconds. I mean, my teeth won't even touch them, it just be like. And you know, you ever eat a Krispy Kreme and it'll make you dance? You ever notice that? You be like, I was eating 12 one time, my little girl like, "Daddy, you're not even chewing those." I like, "You don't supposed to." This is a Krispy Kreme. And I think Cinnabon is even worse. You can be in Sears in the automotive department and smell a Cinnabon. You can be standing by the antifreeze and you be like, "You know what? It's a Cinnabon in this mall."
Now, Joe, you having a tough time meeting women?
I went with a girl recently to dinner. It was $200 for dinner. After dinner, she goes, "What do you want to do now? You want to go rent a movie?" I was like, "For $200, we better go make a movie right now."
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more Comics Unleashed.
For more laughs, go to comicsunleashed.com. Closed captioning brought to you by...
Introducing the all-electric Chevy Silverado RST. The only four-wheel steer, a multi-flex midgate, and up to a 400-mile range on a full charge. And the only way to reserve it is at Chevy.com. Find your future, find new roads.
Medusa lived with a hideous curse. I mean, the whole turning people to stone thing was a bit of a buzzkill, right? So she ordered sunglasses with Prime, one-day delivery. Clever girl. People realise she's actually hilarious once you get to know her. Ugh, as if... Well, he was asking for it. Prime changed everything.
I assumed dust always stayed put. Turns out, it on the moon. Day and night. That's when we started using Swiffer. In just a few minutes, Duster captures dust before it gets airborne. It traps and locks dust in one swipe. Yes.
For our floors, Sweeper's heavy-duty cloths easily trap dust, dirt, and hair, locking it in. See you, dust.
And Swiffer partners with the American Lung Association to support clean air.
Toyota, let's go places.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there. Have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
To Comics Unleashed. So now, Billy, you just had a baby?
I did, man. I did. Actually, well, my wife did. I'm expecting. And, well, we tried to do the Lamaze class, and we ended up getting kicked out of the first class. All right, I got us kicked out of the first class. But the first thing they were teaching the women is called the cat crawl, right? It's to alleviate pressure across the abdomen. In front of me on their hands and knees with their backs arched and their butts up in the air. So I said to the guy next to me, this is how this whole thing got started, huh, buddy? Out in the hall. I haven't been allowed to touch the kid since.
Is this true?
Back to like going to the doctor. But what's worse than like an old OBGYN is a hot man. Like, this should be illegal, right? A hot, like, I'm like, yeah, you know, and Brad Pitt walks in, and I was like, oh my God, that's way too much pressure. Because, you know, seriously, because like every appointment is more like a date, you know? Like, all of a sudden you have to do hair, makeup, you know? Fishnets. And not only was he cute, he was charming. Like, after my first visit, he puts his hand on my back to help me sit up, and he's like, okay, I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my God, I think he likes me. Oh, it was insane. You know? And he was like, this was interesting. He was the type of guy that would take control. You know, I wasn't used to that. He's like, lay back, slide down. I'm like, okay. Can we dim the lights a little, you know? I'm like, how about some wine, you know, because I brought some. And, because the fantasy goes nutty in your head. Like, I really wouldn't do anything, but apparently my mind would, you know, because, seriously, because he was asking me about my first, you know, my first pregnancy, and what he said was, he said, who's your doctor? And no, he said, who was your doctor? But in my mind, I heard, who's your doctor? And you're my doctor.
So you were adopted?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah, which, no, don't, please, thank you. Thank you. Now, everybody has that reaction every time. Everybody always wants to give you the Maury Povich interview. And they find, oh my God, you're adopted? That's amazing. What's that, like I came here in a meteor from another planet or something? Did you ever look for your real parents? Did you ever try to find your real parent? No. I pretty much took the hint, actually. Yeah, when they abandoned me.
Bruce, you've been traveling?
I travel all the time. And I went to the airport one day and the lady said, oh, we need to do a security check. And I said, yes, ma'am. So I get to the table and she's trying to be smart. What you doing with all these Subway sandwiches? You know? And I'm like, I get hungry between flights, you know? And then she tries to get real loud. 26 Subways. And I'm thinking 26, it was 28, you know? Yeah, I travel a lot, man. But you know what I hate about traveling, man, is this thing with 2 seats. They try. It was so funny because I was at an airline. I'm not gonna call the name, Southwest, and The girl politely just walked from behind the counter. I thought maybe she wanted to, you know, kiss me or something. She said, "You need 2 seats." I'm like, no, so I got pissed off. You know, I said, no, I need to see the manager and I need to see him right now. Where's your supervisor? And he walked out and he looked at me. It was a brother. He said, yep, he needs 2 seats. Then every time I fly, I have to sit by somebody almost my size, you know. And I got ready to sit down and the white guy looked at me. He said, hey, buddy, don't look like we gonna make it. And I was like, because we got to make this work, you know? And we both breathing hard, like, I said, you all right? He said, And then you spend all this money on a plane ticket and they give you a pack of peanuts and a half a can of Coke. And I'm like, who this for, the baby? You know? So, you know, it's hard on a brother, man.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more Comics Unleashed.
For more laughs, visit comicsunleashed.com. Closed captioning brought to you by
Itch. Scratch. Must not. Itch. Scratch. Itch. Scratch. Stop the itch sanity. Cortisone 10. Maximum strength itch relief without a prescription. Cortisone 10.
Real-time views where you live. The Valley Cam Network gives you the latest conditions live. See them on Eyewitness News or online at yourcentralvalley.com. All around us, events unfolding. Start your day with breaking news from the break of dawn to prepare you for the day ahead with Anthony Bailey, Megan Root, here when you need them. Investigative journalism, up air and online. The Valley's only AM team on Eyewitness News this morning. Weekdays from 5 to 7 on CBS 47.
Every day we go about our lives driven by routine. Of the world around us. Our vision is clouded by the very normalcy we take for granted. Countless victims of humanly invisible. Until now. The Blue Campaign provides a unified voice for those who oppose the heinous crime of human trafficking. Whether it's forced labor, domestic servitude, or the sex trade, it's time we open our eyes.
Sorry, I didn't even see you.
No one ever does.
Learn what you can do to help by visiting dhs.gov/bluecampaign.
Miss Lee, this is Agent Williams from the tax office. Our records show an unpaid balance on your account. If you don't pay by end of day, you'll be facing jail time. Well, the fastest way to fix this is with a prepaid debit card. Can you go get one now? Yes, and we want to clear this up. If you just buy that prepaid card, put $400 on it, then call me back and read the numbers to me.
The moment they ask for a prepaid card is the moment you know something's wrong. Think before you send money. Learn more at scamowareness.org.
Your health is our focus. That's why we're telling stories that inspire, educate, and promote wellness. Stories straight from our own community. Join us each week for MedWatch Today, Sunday on CBS 47.
All right, welcome back to Comics. Welcome back to Comics Unleashed. So were you raised religiously?
Yeah. I make fun of religion a lot, but I wouldn't at all if I've ever experienced a miracle. And never met anybody that's experienced one either. Not a real miracle, because people cheat. You know, people go, well, my little baby girl is such a miracle. Shut up, that doesn't count. That's nature, okay? A miracle is fire coming out of the sky, or the dead coming out of the grave, or the seas parting. The closest I ever came in my life, I subscribed to a porno website 4 years ago, and I never got charged one time ever. I think that's amazing. I think that's God's work.
So I understand technology's driving you crazy?
I'm almost positive a woman invented the camera phone.
Yeah?
Because no man would invent that. No man.
No man.
Where are you? I'm at the grocery store. Take a picture. Quick, Joey, get behind me with some Doritos.
So what do you think about kids nowadays?
I love them, but you know, we got to quit making deals with our kids, you know. You don't have to make a deal with a child. When I grew up, this was the deal. Bruce, you cut the front in the backyard. That's the deal. You don't need your child to be your friend. You need your child to be disciplined. You know, and I had an uncle that, like I said, he was king on whooping, and he was a big guy, and he used to always... He was like 88 in the waist, and I'd be thinking to myself, I can be in the yard by the time you get that belt off. So he'd start pulling like, no, don't run. Still hit me by the fence. I'd be like, how long is that belt?
You been talking about your cousins?
Oh, yeah, man. You know, I got a cousin a little bit bigger than me. You can believe. He goes and buys a car, and he buys a Ford Escort, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna sit, you know. He gets in the front, I get in the back. We ride down the street, and people are like, look at all those people in that car, you know. Then we get put on by the police, and they're like, all 6 of you all get out right now. Well, I'm sorry, I thought it was 6 people, just...
You're a religious man?
No, I'm Catholic. The older I get, the more I think I believe in God and the less I believe in religion. Because religion is where all the trouble starts. It's always my story's better than your story, right? Well, I did a little research, and there are 85,000 registered religions in the world. Do you know what that means? That means somebody is going to be wrong. There might be a lot of us sitting in hell one night going, who'd you think it was?
Unleashed, don't go away.
For more laughs, go to comicsunleashed.com. Closed captioning brought to you by...
Are you tired of washing dishes? Well, flip the way you clean them. Introducing Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. It's a new upside-down bottle with no cap. You just grab and squeeze. Platinum's upgraded, more powerful formula breaks down and removes grease 4 times faster. Huh, nice. No flip, no mess. Platinum is also a countertops and a pre-treat stains on laundry. Faster, easier. New Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. Flip the way you clean dishes.
I assumed dust always stayed put. Turns out it can be on the move. We were breathing that day and night. That's when we started using Swiffer. In just a few minutes, Duster captures dust before it gets airborne. It traps and locks dust in one swipe. Yes.
For our floors, Sweeper's heavy-duty cloths easily trap dust, dirt, and hair, locking it in. See you, dust.
And Swiffer partners with the American Lung Association to support clean air.
Medusa lived with a hideous curse. I mean, the whole turning people to stone thing was a bit of a buzzkill, right? So she ordered sunglasses with Prime, 1-day delivery. Clever girl. People realise she's actually hilarious once you get to know her. Ugh, as if... Well, he was asking for it. Prime changed everything.
Introducing the all-electric Chevy Silverado RST, the only EV truck that combines a multi-flex midgate and up to a 400-mile range on a full charge. And the only way to reserve it is at Chevy.com. Find your future, find new roads.
There is no perfect, only practice.
Why is Ice-T our yoga teacher?
It's probably the Honey Nut Cheerios. He found out they can help lower cholesterol. Now he's taking care of his heart in fun new ways.
You are a seed growing into a sturdy oak tree.
Organizations that encourage diversity in the workplace and assist a diverse group of job seekers are entitled to be placed on a distribution list to receive information from CBS 47 regarding CBS 47 job opening. If your organization would like to be placed on our list, please fax your request to 559-860-0107. Please include a contact name, organization name, full address, phone, and fax number. Job seekers can find current job openings at yourcentralvalley.com. CBS 47 is an equal opportunity employer.
Introducing the all-electric Chevy Silverado RST, the only EV truck that combines four-wheel steer, a multi-flex midgate, and up to a 400-mile range on a full charge. And the only way to reserve it is at Chevy.com. Find your future, find new roads.
Are you tired of washing dishes? Well, flip the way you clean them. Introducing Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. It's a new upside-down bottle with no cap. You just grab and squeeze. Platinum's upgraded, more powerful formula breaks down and removes grease 4 times faster. Huh, nice. No flip, no mess. Platinum is also a go-to grease cleaner for your sink, your countertops, and to pre-treat stains on laundry. Fast. Easier. Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. Flip the way you clean dishes.
All right, welcome back to Comics Unleashed. Now, do you think you will ever have kids?
No, I don't want to have kids because I hate people, and I think that's a conflict of interest. I really do. Yeah. People are always shoving their kids in your face. Here's just one question for anybody that's got kids. Why is everybody's picture of their baby naked? That's weird. It's weird. My buddy's got a 5-month-old daughter. Every picture, dude, look at my naked baby. Check it out. There she is, naked with a pony, naked with a clown, naked with some blocks. Check out my naked baby. I'm like, dude, do you got any pictures of your naked wife? Those are the pictures I want to look at right now.
Now, did you grow up in a religious family?
Yeah, we were Catholic. Here's the thing, is like I pray and pray and pray, and it feels like he's not answering my prayers, and then I realize I shouldn't take it personally, because if you think about it, God's a busy man. He's got all these voices coming at him 24/7, you know? You know, he's like bombarded. Everybody's like, oh, God, please let me win the lottery. Oh, God, please stop the spinning. You know, yeah, not to mention there's all those other people like, oh, God, that feels good. Now, those are the people that piss me off, because that's not praying, that's bragging, you know what I mean? And they're just clogging up the request line. I'm trying to be number 7.
What advice would you give women?
I'm a man. All up for you. You want your man home on time, you want him loyal, he needs 4 things from you. Eat, sleep, sex, sports center. That's it. Let me tell you something. The only noises your man needs to hear to be happy forever are ooh, ah, That's it. That is it.
All right, give them a round of applause. That was great. Had a lot of fun. You can always check them out at comicsunleashed.com. And until next time, keep laughing. Thank you. I had a great time.
This has been a production of EntertainmentStudios.com.
Real-time views where you live. The Valley Cam Network gives you the latest conditions live. See them on Eyewitness News or online at yourcentralvalley.com.